Jai Hind. The topic today is border tourism in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. If you look at 2022, it is said that more than 1 crore 80 lakh tourists have visited the state of Jammu and Kashmir, and this year is going to be a further record. If you remember, some time back, a G20 tourism meeting was held in Srinagar in which tourism as a subject was discussed. There were some skeptics who said at that point of time that tourism in Jammu and Kashmir will not catch on simply because the security situation there is not up to the mark. And there are far too many the paramilitary forces, public security forces which are there. However, they were proved wrong, and it is seen that tourists are flooding Kashmir in a big way. Now, if the tourism in Jammu and Kashmir is so popular, then why have border tourism? And what is border tourism? What are the advantages that accrue to people because of border tourism? How do the tourists gain? How does the state gain? And how does India gain? Now, these are the issues which we are going to discuss in today's presentation. The first important thing is what is border tourism. Jammu and Kashmir has a border with Pakistan as well as a border with of course they have a border with China. China, in this case we talk of Ladakh. Ladakh is now no more a part of Jammu and Kashmir, but well, there is a border which is there with Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh. Now traditionally what happens is the border with Pakistan, which consists of two parts, the LOC and the international border, they have been very active, and Pakistan has been infiltrating terrorists into our country. So therefore, lot of encounters used to take place on the border. Pakistani army used to fire at the Indian army post, and in the border areas, Indian army used to retaliate. So therefore, the life of people near the LOC up to 10, 15, 20 kilometers was hell, and they used to face lot of destruction. Therefore, no progress used to take place. Now, generally, the progress in Jammu and Kashmir is confined to big cities like Jammu, Srinagar, etc. It is then confined to the district headquarters, and of course, there is a lot of progress that is taken place around the popular tourist spots like Srinagar, Amarnath Yatra, Katra, all those areas, Dal Lake, etc. But the border areas, which is pretty long, there was no progress that is taking place. Now the border tourism is started by Government of India some time back, and the Indian Army has a very big role to play in this border tourism. So what is border tourism? There are beautiful places on the borders, there are battlefields, so tourists can go and see where the Indian Army is deployed. You can see the battlefield areas where the battles of 1947, 65, or for that matter 71 and Operation Kargil took place. They can stay in the areas to get a feel of the border atmosphere. They can, let's say, eat the local cuisine. They can stay in what is called as the homestay, and homestay is a concept that is becoming very popular because in the border areas the infrastructure in terms of accommodation, in terms of hotels, in terms of rest houses is not adequate. Of course, the number is increasing, but because of homestay, in which the locals have converted their homes for the stay of tourists, and the standards have been laid down by the Government of India, by the Government of Jammu and Kashmir. So therefore, homestay has also become another way in which you can stay there. So homestay has become very popular because the rates are much lower, the services are much better, the food is local. So therefore, you can really get to know the local culture, the local cuisine, and talk to people who are staying there. So the negative image of Jammu and Kashmir is basically going away, and Jammu and Kashmir border areas are emerging as areas which you can visit. This is called as a Hatke tourism, slightly different tourism. This is different than places like Pahalgam and Srinagar or Dal Lake, etc. Now, this place has got beautiful valleys, it has got beautiful peaks, it has got beautiful mountain ranges, and one would remember that during earlier times, lot of Hindi movies and for that matter even regional movies were shot here. So now this border area has become active. Now which are the places? There are places in the districts of Kupwara, Chaukibal, Tandar is there, Kiran is there, then the Lolab river is there. So there are lot of beautiful places. There are different valleys next to the LOC where homestays have come up and the tourists are permitted to go. Now this was done basically with the effort of Indian Army who helped the tourists to who provided the security, who trained the local people, ensured that their homes were up to the mark, they were trained as tour operators. Now when a tourism takes place in the border area, it pours lot of money into the local economy because tourists who come there have to stay, so therefore accommodation, they have to eat, so therefore restaurants are there, they have to travel, so therefore transport is there, they require tourist guide to visit places of interest, so therefore tourist guides are also there. Then there are other service providers, like if you go to Patni Top, then there's a cable way, the people to maintain cable, then there are shops and markets where people go and buy local stuff, the local handicraft, etc. So therefore, where any tourist comes here, right from low end to high end, lot of money is spent into the local economy, which means the local people there prosper. So, but also what is important is that you need to have airports to come there. Now Jammu and Kashmir has got two airports, Srinagar and of course Jammu. So there almost 90 to 95 flights are landing every day. 16 to 20,000 people are entering Kashmir by the airport route. Second are the railways. The railway infrastructure has improved so much that there are direct trains from Delhi to come to Jammu, come to Udhampur, go to Katra, go and visit the Amarnath, go for the Amarnath Yatra, go to Vaishnav Devi, etc. So all this has ensured because of it can be done easily because of the rail transportation. Then is the road transportation. Because of Shri Nitin Gadkari, the roads in this area have improved so much that everywhere the roads are of a very high standard. In the mountainous area, when you travel along the road, firstly you have to go up and then go down because you have to cross certain mountain ranges. Now what is done is a lot of tunneling has taken place. Just to take an example, when you go from Jammu to Udhampur to let's say Srinagar, one had to climb and height of about 11,000 feet, go up to a place called Jawahar Tunnel or Nehru Tunnel, and from there go on the other side. That means climbing up from a height of 2,000 feet to 11,000 feet, going along the winding road, then again coming down. Now a lot of tunnels have come up. So basically what happens is you enter from one valley into another. Now in good old days, I remember when we used to go to Kargil or Leh from Jammu, the route was something like this. First day Jammu, second day Udhampur, third day Ramban, fourth day used to stop at Srinagar, fifth day used to go to Dras, then stop there, sixth day Kargil, stop there, seventh day Budh Kharbu, stop there, and eighth day or ninth day used to reach Leh. Now that is only if the convoys are continuous, there is no breakages anywhere. Now with multiple roads coming, with lot of tunnels coming, with lot of bridges coming, the journey from Jammu to Srinagar can be done in about 6 to 7 hours. Imagine, now Zojila Tunnel of course is coming up, that will be another very important event, but even from places like Pathankot, etc., you can reach Leh in barely 8 hours. So improved transportation has really made all the difference. So therefore, there are today, if you go on the internet, there are a lot of YouTube videos are there which talk about various spots spots where you can go. There's a Jammu and Tourism website is there, in which all the tourist places you can visit are given there, be it forts, be it mandirs, be it beautiful places, beautiful valleys, mountain top, snow-clad areas, adventure tourism, etc. So all in all, the tourism in the border area is catching up, and definitely it's a very good experience. And it is also ensuring that the border areas, which were the least developed areas in the whole state of Jammu and Kashmir, now are getting a new look and things are improving better. So I would recommend that anybody wants to go to Jammu and Kashmir, he can easily get a good value for his money by visiting places in the border area. Go for homestay. The budget is affordable, and if you want to know what exactly happens there, there are adequate information available on the website, adequate information available on the internet. There are remarks by tourists who have given the feedback of their visit there. There are a number of tourist companies who organize your visits to various places. If you are a biker, you can do biking also. So all kinds of options are available. So in short, the border tourism in Jammu and Kashmir is really a good thing, both for the local people because they get money, for tourists because they go to places which you have never seen, and for the country that the cultures of the rest of the country merges with that of Jammu and Kashmir. So border tourism is a win-win situation for everybody. I'll stop here. Jai Hind.